These 8 symbols have one thing in common. According to ceremonial magicians, they can open doorways to the demonic realm, not metaphorically, literally. And here's what every grimoire warns: using them without proper preparation doesn't just fail, it allegedly leaves you vulnerable to possession, madness, or worse. The Goetic Circle is the complete Solomonic protection circle from the Lesser Key of Solomon. This isn't just a circle, it's a 9-foot diameter protective boundary inscribed with divine names in Hebrew: Adonai, El, Elohim, and the 72-letter name of God. The magician stands inside during summoning. According to Demonology, this circle functions as a spiritual barrier. Demons summoned cannot cross it without permission. The divine names create a frequency or vibration that repels demonic entities, forcing them to manifest outside the circle where they can be commanded. The danger? If the circle is broken, even a small gap in the chalk line, the protection fails. Grimoires record cases of magicians who stepped outside their circle during ritual and were allegedly torn apart by the entities they'd summoned. The circle isn't decoration. According to practitioners, it's the only thing keeping you alive during the operation. The Seal of the 72 Demons, the complete diagram from the Ars Goetia containing all 72 demonic seals in one configuration. This master seal represents the entire hierarchy of hell as catalogued by King Solomon. Each of the 72 demons has an individual sigil, but this composite seal allegedly allows communication with the entire demonic parliament simultaneously. In ceremonial magic, this seal is used for 2 purposes: binding multiple demons at once, or calling upon the full authority of the Goetic hierarchy to compel a single stubborn entity. It's considered the nuclear option of summoning. The forbidden element? Activating this seal without proper authority, meaning you haven't established dominance over the individual demons first, allegedly invites all 72 entities to manifest simultaneously. Grimoires warn this creates a psychic assault no human mind can withstand. Practitioners claim improper use leads to immediate possession by whichever entity is strongest, or total psychological breakdown as multiple demons fight for control of the magician's consciousness. The Triangle of Manifestation, the geometric space where the summoned demon is forced to appear. This triangle is drawn outside the protective circle, typically to the east. At each corner, divine names are inscribed: Michael, Anael, and other angelic authorities depending on the tradition. In the center, the specific demon's sigil is placed. According to ceremonial magic theory, the triangle functions as a spiritual prison. The demon, when properly conjured, cannot manifest freely in the physical realm. It requires a designated space. The triangle, bounded by divine names, constrains the entity to that location where it can be seen, heard, and commanded. The mechanism? Practitioners claim the angelic names at each corner create a 3-point energy matrix that locks demonic essence into material visibility. Without the triangle, the demon allegedly remains invisible and uncontrollable, free to attack the magician. The fatal mistake? Drawing the triangle inside or overlapping the protective circle. This places the manifestation point within your protective barrier, meaning the demon appears inside your defenses. Grimoires state this results in immediate possession or physical harm, as you've literally invited the entity into your safe space. The Pentagram Gateway, the 5-pointed star used as an opening portal between realms. Each point of the pentagram represents one of the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. When properly oriented and activated, practitioners believe it creates a doorway through which entities can pass from the astral or demonic realms into physical reality. In summoning operations, the pentagram is drawn in the air using a consecrated wand or blade while speaking words of power. The orientation matters critically. Point up for angelic/divine forces, point down for demonic/chthonic entities. The occult mechanism, the pentagram, represents the human form: head, 2 arms, 2 legs. Drawing it allegedly aligns your consciousness with the elemental forces and creates a temporary bridge using your body and will as the connection point. You become the gateway. The danger is in the inverted pentagram. Using the downward-pointing configuration without proper banishing protocols afterwards allegedly leaves the gateway open. Practitioners claim this allows random demonic entities to pass through for hours or days after the ritual ends, attracted to the open portal like moths to light. The magician experiences escalating paranormal activity, psychological disturbance, and what grimoires call spiritual parasitism, entities feeding off their life force. The Solomonic Hexagram, the 6-pointed summoning star, also called the Seal of Solomon. This is the symbol King Solomon allegedly used to command the 72 demons and bind them into brass vessels. The hexagram consists of 2 overlapping triangles, one pointing up, divine/spiritual, one pointing down, demonic/material. Their intersection creates the space where human will can command both. In practice, the hexagram is inscribed with the specific demon's name and planetary correspondences. Each demon in the Goetic hierarchy is associated with a planet, and the hexagram channels that planetary energy to compel the entity's appearance. The occult theory, the upward triangle represents the magician's will ascending to divine authority. The downward triangle represents that authority descending as command over lower entities. The hexagram, therefore, is the mechanism of dominion. You're channeling divine power downward to enforce obedience. The critical error is using the hexagram without the protective circle. The Seal of Solomon attracts demonic attention powerfully. It's essentially a beacon announcing a magician is working here. Without the circle's protection, you're broadcasting your location to hostile entities while having no defense. Grimoires warn this is tantamount to summoning demons into your living space with no constraints or protection whatsoever. The Seal of the Abyss, the symbol representing the gateway to the demonic realm itself, the void from which all demons originate. This seal appears in advanced grimoires as the master key to the infernal regions. Unlike symbols for individual demons, this allegedly opens a direct channel to the abyss, the primordial chaos that existed before creation, where demonic consciousness dwells in its rawest form. According to Demonology, using this seal doesn't summon a specific entity. It opens a rift through which anything can emerge. Practitioners describe it as cosmic Russian roulette. You're accessing the source, not a controlled manifestation. The seal's structure incorporates imagery of descent, spirals, and void-like spaces. Meditating on it or using it in ritual allegedly attunes your consciousness to abyssal frequencies, making you perceptible to entities that normally can't detect human awareness. The existential danger: the abyss doesn't just send demons through when this seal is activated. According to advanced practitioners, it pulls. The seal creates bidirectional flow. While entities can emerge into our reality, the magician's consciousness can be dragged into the abyss. Grimoires describe this as ego death, total dissolution of identity, or what modern psychology might call complete psychotic break. Those who've allegedly experienced it report years of recovery, if recovery is even possible. The Four Watchtowers, the elemental guardian symbols placed at the cardinal directions during demon summoning. These aren't just decorative. According to Enochian magic and related systems, the watchtowers are actual spiritual structures existing at the boundaries between realms. Each tower is guarded by angelic beings associated with an element: Raphael, air, east; Michael, fire, south; Gabriel, water, west; Uriel, earth, north. During summoning operations, the magician calls upon these watchtowers to seal the ritual space. The theory: you're requesting the elemental guardians to create a boundary that prevents demonic entities from escaping the designated summoning area or attacking from unexpected directions. The symbols for each watchtower are complex sigils incorporating angelic names, elemental symbols, and geometric patterns specific to each direction. They're drawn or visualized at the four quarters of the working space. The catastrophic mistake: invoking the watchtowers incorrectly or in the wrong order. The Grimoires specify exact sequences and pronunciations. Getting it wrong allegedly doesn't just fail to establish protection, it offends the angelic guardians, who then withdraw any natural protection you might have had. Practitioners claim you're left completely exposed, in a state worse than if you'd done no protection at all, because you've actively alienated the very forces that could help you if things go wrong.